I'm just going to do my voice. One of his wisest tweets was, there's nothing lower than a pimp. Nothing lower than a pimp. There's a lot of pimps in this day and age. Yeah, I see a lot of pimps. I consider iDubbbz to be a pimp. I consider Gino Discante, Aaron Emholt to be pimps. They use their girlfriend or wife to solicit, sex stuff from guys.
The Oppenheims.
The Oppenheims. Those two little midgets from Selling Sunset. I got my eye on them. They're pimps. What's the difference? They got a whole office of big... What is that? That's too much. Where did that come from? I got all my stuff silenced, so... That was a loud, annoying thing there. Okay. The Oppenheim brothers, they're pimps. They make those women go out there and sell houses for them. And the only reason the women are selling the homes is because of those disgusteries on their chest. Gino Bisconte from In Hot Water for the Anthony Cumia Network. He's a pimp. His girlfriend has an OnlyFans. iDubbbz. Do you know Anissa? I thought Anissa only did lewds. She doesn't do nudes. She does lewds, which is just as bad. But then I saw a picture of her fully naked, bent over, showing the hole. That ain't lewd. That's crude. Well, it is lewd. That's lewd. Lewd is worse than nude. I thought she didn't do nudes. So being bent over with your whole showing, that's just lewd to them, not nude. Okay, I saw the picture myself. Oh, that was from 7 months ago. She doesn't do that. She did it. Corinna Kampf. Do you guys know that Corinna Kampf, you guys know her, the streamer? Not even a good-looking girl. This is an overweight, obese slob to me. Corinna Kampf is obese. Really? She started an OnlyFans. And you would think, and this happened a long time ago, you would think she started an OnlyFans, she's probably just in a thong bikini, right? Okay, she started an OnlyFans, maybe she's showing just a little nipple coming out of a bikini, right? The first week she was on OnlyFans, she got completely naked, in full lighting, in full HD, bent over with her giant backyard showing. Fully open. And you're going to yourself, that's not really what people are even asking. I mean,
maybe there's a big market for hole. Maybe you get
I don't understand what's going on, but I don't think they understand. I don't think girls really understand because they're going, well, on Instagram, we're basically naked, so you got to do more. You do not need to show any openings ever.
They could be getting hundreds
anywhere.
of hole requests.
You don't
got to
need
give them something.
They would make just as much money going like this. Nice, tasteful shot. I couldn't believe it. And I'm not making a joke here. Jennifer Lawrence did the same thing when she had her leak.
Well, that's not the same.
It doesn't matter. You took the picture. It's the same to me. If you open that behind, I can't even tell you what you are. You're low. You don't open anything. I don't care if it's a picture for your boyfriend. I don't care if you're in the bedroom. No one needs it opened. Keep it tightly closed. If you bend over and it opens naturally, put the legs, do whatever it takes. Hold it closed. I don't ever want to see.
You should invent a product that's like a little piece of tape, the opposite of what you use to keep your nostrils open at night to stop snoring.
Yeah.
But it's a little tape.
Yes.
To keep the hole
I would
closed.
love that. All of them, too. I don't like when that other thing opens up either. And it's just a black abyss. No. Because you know what that leads to? Nothing good for me. Nothing good for me. Shoving the Tuggies clip. Do people agree? We don't want to see hole. And hold on, I just closed a very important tab. The live tab. Nobody ever wants to see a hole, and these girls are going way too far. They start their OnlyFans careers with the spreading of the os. I don't know what in their head made them think that's what we were talking about when we said we wanted you to do an OnlyFans. By the way, I don't sign up for anyone's OnlyFans, and I've been on there once. Couldn't really figure it out. So.
I'd like to sign up
But I am
for
against them.
Tana's to see what's going on in there, but I don't have the guts to give them my information yet.
Yeah. So we've got this, in the Tuggy thing, listen, it is not okay to be a pimp of any nature. Again, I give you that list of pimps. The Oppenheimers are pimps. They're the same as Tate. The Gino Visconti. Aaron Emholt, did you see what he did? He's making Megamind. Remember Aaron and Megamind? He's making her tell semi-sexual stories
Should I find
on the
that
show.
clip with the bra thing?
Fine.
Just a little
Yeah.
one. We don't cover them.
Wait till you see what they're doing, because these guys are sneaky. They make their women say something sexual so that more people sign up, so that they could get more attention on them. They make their women take, and these pictures aren't hot. These stories ain't hot, but there's enough buffoons out there that it does work on them, okay? It works on the lowest of the low. And when I see a pimp, I get mad. And then I'm reminded of Jordan Peterson talking about Tate to Michaela, saying, there's nothing lower than a pimp, he says. And that's true. Nothing lower than a pimp. So keep that in mind. I'll show you this Tuggy thing while we're looking for, what were we looking for?
I found it in Next Up already if you want.
What was that?
Steel
Toe.
toe
Let's
thing.
do Steel Toe first, and then we'll do Tuggy. Look what Steel Toe did. And this is sneaky. This isn't just, you got to look deeper than what's going on here. And again, I didn't mean to cover this, but the pimp thing sparked my memory. Okay. And I got to have a sip of water while this plays. Megamind's Minnesota Woods Girl innocence is becoming corrupted by Chrissie Mayr and the other deviants at Compound Media, says Joshua, who posted this. Steel Toe sort of seems to give a flying fuck. No. This is where you're wrong. I'll play the clip, and then I'll tell you what's going on. I need some water here. I got cottonmouth from all this weed. My new thing, I wake up at 6 a.m, I smoke as much weed as humanly possible before my throat gives out, and then I go back to bed. I wake up at 10:30. Anyone else do that? Okay, I'll play you this clip. You're not going to like this.
He picked me out
Well, stop! I'm not ready! Okay. We're going to expand. That is Megamind, and she's wearing lipstick now. And Megamind posts scantily clad stuff to her Instagram and Twitter every once in a while to promote the show. Now, when I say scantily clad, that doesn't mean, oh, I looked at it, oh, this is nice. It ain't nice. It's retarded looking. In the mind of a guy like this, it's scantily clad and hot. Keep that in mind. Okay, listen to this. This is sick, and this was planned. This was prepared. This was something in their notes to hit on. And this is something I see this whole crew doing lately.
Chrissie picked me out I almost said dopest bra.
The dopest.
It's pretty fucking cool, and it's hot. And she helped me unclasp it and help me get into it and everything. It was
Now my lost interest is whacking off.
It was real hot. Like, so Chrissie and I went to the Mall of America together, where we proceeded to spend like 2 hours in Victoria's Secret because she wanted things. Where we went to the fitting rooms then, and I grabbed one and she grabbed one across from me, and we just exchange and come out and be like, oh, does this look good? Or how can I help you with this? And
do you think this is like as juicy as the Hustler Diaries in the back? Do you think people are getting horned up from this? Did you see this story? And this was
Look at her. She's like,
they are.
I don't have to feel bad about making fun of April anymore because I saw this video where she called me a cunt.
What the heck? Are you serious?
I mean, what did I do?
People don't say stuff like that about Jules. Jules is,
I know.
Jules is like KSI. I'm going to let you think about that. Jules is like, I'm not going to say why she's like KSI. Let's see if anybody knows. Jules is just like that black KSI from Prime, from the UK. Don't say anything. Okay, let's break this down because I'll show you. I'll show you what the pimping, what this is, how this is a scheme. Listen,
Chrissie picked me out I almost said dopest bra.
The dopest.
It's pretty fucking cool and it's hot. And
it was cool. Chrissie picked out a bra for me. Okay, so
Why
paint
did
the
she say
picture.
it's hot.
Paint the picture. You're at the revolting Mall of America. Have you ever been there? I've been there. I went there with web developer Cameron C. He lives in Minnesota.
Hot.
The Mall of America is a dump. The only thing they've got going for it is Gamer's Paradise, where they sell swords. You know that store in the mall where they sell a lot of swords and magic cards? That's a cool store. I like to steal from those stores. Now, I don't like any of the stuff in the store. I hate all the stuff from the store. I steal from the store just to bring down the business a bit. So she's at Mall of America. Couldn't be a more unsexy, revolting hellhole. Okay? I mean, they really should tear that thing down. She goes, we're going to, and I don't know, this is pretty hot, Victoria's Secrets. Okay? Which, newsflash, that's a store for boomer poor people. Nobody shops at Victoria's Secret anymore. They've been out of date for the last 20 years. Did you know that, or did you think that's top of the line stuff? Have you ever tried going into a Victoria's Secret? I've tried it. I go, let's dress Jules up tonight. And I go, oh, we're Victoria's Secret. Surely they got something real hot in here. You take a look around, you go, oh my God, this place is a dump. Cheap, cheap, cheap. You might as well buy your underwear from Express for Men.
Any underwear that you buy there, you start smelling because the fabric is so
It's
polyester.
so cheap. It's so
not
pathetic.
breathable.
There's nothing in that store. It's a dump. It's a mess. Everything's just like in piles now. I mean, really, it's like going into Marshall's or a TJ Maxx.
So Chrissie
to
and
buy
April's old underwear
So
smell.
they
is
decide
brutal.
they're going bra shop. Now, I could see these girls cooking up this idea. I don't even know if this actually happened. But I do know that they go, oh my God, you know what would drive the pay pigs really wild is if we talked about, and they're thinking this is like 1980, where a story about girls shopping for brassieres is going to turn us on. So that's their line of thinking. That's where their starting point is so very wrong. It's a scene from an 80s movie. It's a story from the 90s about two girls picking out bras and trying them on to go, oh my God, you're working us up. Not. So let's continue. Let's hear this again.
she helped me unclasp it and helped me get into it and
She
everything.
helped me. The big pig, pregnant, big, huge horse gums. Chrissie Mayr is helping her clasp it. Oh,
That's actually a pretty porny situation. Like, Chrissie is very MILF coded. April's kind of like
if you're
a
talking
younger,
about a
inexperienced
disgusting,
girl.
wretched porn from now, yeah. If you're talking about, like a...
She's never been touched properly. Chrissie knows kind of what the deal is.
Yeah.
She's experienced. And maybe it all bubbles over the surface in the Victoria's Secret change room. Maybe this is hot.
Oh, yeah, real hot.
actually.
So Chrissie Mayr, again, giant, disgusting pig. I mean, she was giant before having this baby. Now she's got this mutated baby inside of her. What's that thing going to look like? I cannot wait to make fun of your baby's looks. I'm going to be zooming in on that baby the second it pops out. I hope it's got your teeth. And then... So Chrissie's in there. She's gross. They're trying on these cheap clearance bras.
Chrissie has to do up her bra on the third rung. She can't do it on the
Oh, yeah.
highest one.
Oh,
She
God,
has to have
imagine
the
these girls.
loose-
So, and look at her, how she's looking over as if
Just kidding,
Aaron,
gals. I love you.
she's looking over at Aaron here as if he's getting all worked up. Like this story is just too hot. All right, let's
She put
continue.
on some nice makeup for this
Exactly. That's what I'm
show.
saying. This is a pimp situation. They're trying to entice men thinking, hey, we don't have what it takes to lock people in with our show. So let's get them interested. We've seen how it worked for Chrissie Mayr. We see how it's working for Gino Bisconte's girlfriend, who's on OnlyFans. It's not a lot, but it's more than nothing. So that's their goal here. Listen to this.
Everything. It was
Now my
real-
lost interest is whacking off.
It was real hot. Like, so Chrissie and I went to the Mall of America together where we proceeded to spend like 2 hours in Victoria's Secret because she wanted things.
2 hours in that hellscape. Victoria's Secret. I don't think I've spent more than 2 minutes in that store before telling the employee or asking the employee, why is everything so cheap? This brand is really on the decline, isn't it? We're out of here.
They both get that like neon pink body spray that they have at the checkout, but they call it perfume.
Where we went to the fitting rooms then, and I grabbed one and she grabbed one across from me, and we just exchange and come out and be like, oh, does this look good? Or how can I help you with this? And
How can I help you with this? Do you work there?
keep an eye on this manipulative, sick behavior. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And the guys that pimp out their girlfriends like this, shame on you.
I sang that Nelk one too if you want.
Let's go to Nelk Boys. They were with my